Hello everybody. Welcome to Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 2, War of the Abyss. Let's get started. Oh god. No, oh god, no! You sick bastards! What's this? Why does Isis not have all of her attacks? Why am I fighting Zexor again? Not Zexor. Why am I fighting Zayon again? Because it wasn't enough to put all of us through one of the most grueling boss fights in video game history. You gotta put us through it twice! I'm just... Yep, we're still recording. Good. Well, they've upgraded the graphics. Zayon looks nice. Zayon actually looks the same as he did before, but... You know, so far nobody's in the Twitch chat room. So I'm probably just gonna wind up uploading this to YouTube. And it sure seems like everybody's stats have been increased to, like, around maximum. But yeah, now Isis is mainly useful for healing, and she doesn't really... She's got Revitalize, Curvera, Detox, and Curian. Yeah, those are the ones that I use the most, but still. Let's see, and no items. Wonderful, we're not going to survive this. Oh good, Magus is up. The hell did they do to Magus' face? It actually, I kid, actually. It looks a hell of a lot better than it did in, you know, it looks more unique than it did in, Tides of Fate. And they've cut several of Magus' attacks as well. Havoc Arts, Chaos Arts, it's Sakharine and Glory of Chaos. Well, at least they pinpointed the two skills that were used the most. And Undead, I think it was like Undead Strike or whatever it was I didn't even use that, so... Now if you'll notice, the, everything appears to have been pretty severely overhauled in this. From how it was in Tides of Fate. There are some nice animations on the initiative and MP and HP bars. Everybody's sprites are a lot more detailed. They look a lot nicer. You can actually distinguish body parts. And from what I've heard out of the developers, they've essentially done to the RMVXA engine what Valve did to the Quake engine when they made Half-Life. They have modified this engine to do all kinds of things. Okay. I didn't notice that. This is actually a lot easier than, boss fight, probably because he's only got 20, only had like 100,000 and we're at maximum. I have to say, it sure is nice to be able to listen to the music with my headset, because when I was listening to it through that, through my computer speakers, it was being, you know, broadcast essentially throughout the house, and I wasn't able to pick up all of the, like, the nuance to the sound. And I can pick it up a lot better now. Oh, it sounds a lot better. Na 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 na. I'm gonna move you off screen. This is impossible! I was so close to achieving... Wow, Xeon looks like a little kid. Although sprites look a lot nicer. The sprites down here look a lot nicer. I'm so close to achieving perfection for this world. Before he revives again, we must use the Corinthi as the Fae instructed us. I kept it safe and covered just as you asked, Magus. Wait a minute, how can she hold it? Oh wait, never mind. Well, who cares? Hurry it up, Lee. Read the damn inscription on the altar and let the Corinthi do its thing. I consecrate this seal with the entrusted wisdom of the unified light and darkness. I call upon the power of the Corinthi to seal the body and the soul of the atrocity of all that lives. The Corinthi just shattered. We have no time to waste. We must depart immediately. I agree with the Emperor. Let's get our asses out of here while we can. I can do it. I can get us out of here, but I need everyone to be close. You heard the lady. Move! And then you have it, Megara. The Corinthi shattered, and we were unsure if Xeon was sealed or not. The only problem, though, is how to find out for sure. Right now, we're just speculating. There must be a way to find out. 1,000 pardons, your majesties, but I have news. We just received word that the abyss was ruptured and it looked like it was going to close, but it did not. There was some great pulse, and it started expanding once again. There are thousands of abyssals now pouring out from it. No, this cannot be! How is this happening? I bet you 1,000 stare and it is not Xeon. Who else could be behind it? The only one that could have inherited Xeon's essence as his vessel, Antocalius. So by killing Anto, we only did him a damn favor. He wanted us to kill him, so that he could get Xeon's essence to fuse with his own. He played us all like fools. He knew what we were going to do. Once Anto was ready, we can expect him to send the full might of his armies against everyone in this world. There will be nowhere safe to go. Cytheria? So it has finally come to pass. The war of the Abyss is now upon us.
At this child, when grown, will become a great dark lord of us all. Yet, this very same child will be the one to save us all in a war so terrible, so fearsome, that it will blot out any other war known to us. It has a name, a war abyss.
It had begun the day when I was imbued with the powers of the great dark god Hazizus. Or perhaps it began the day I was born. It does not matter, I suppose. For I was set to achieve my destiny.
Hey, my mage's voice wasn't all that far off.
I thought that perhaps the wars I led against the Rim Kingdoms would be the fulfillment of that destiny, though they were far from it. I became embroiled in a conflict against an adversary none of us could have prepared for. The enemy I speak of is the essence of everything that has ever lived or existed. The Abyss. Our war took us into those depths where our enemy was waiting for us. We soon encountered the one that had summoned the Abyss to the mortal plane, the traitorous Antocalius. After defeating him, we took on the atrocity of the gods himself and tried to seal him and the Abyss once again. The sealing was a failure, and the Abyss began to expand again. It was then that we knew the atrocity of the gods had planned for this and chosen a vessel before his defeat. As we prepared for all-out war against the Abyss, we knew at that moment whom the atrocity of the gods had chosen for a vessel. All of us, the world over, knew it the moment we heard them singing of him from the Abyss.
1, 2, Anthem's coming for you.
Hmm. 1 year later. You ready for this, Jelena? Yes, I've been ready for this a long time now, Ziria. Thank you for agreeing to stand with me. How could I not? Now it's time for the bride to make her entrance. Ziria? Would have been nice to hear this all before. I mean, come on, what the hell? This doesn't make any sense. Okay then. Nobody's gonna say anything. I'm just gonna continue on. Gee, I wish I had a face cam on right now so that you guys could see my overacting. Ziria, are you sure you're okay with all this? I know that you and May just had a pretty bitter divorce after you confessed to him about sleeping with Megara. Don't worry about it, Jelena. My new relationship with Magus is working out fine. I would even go so far to say that he's pleased Megara has found happiness. You see, this is where hopping between alternate universes gets a little bit weird. And time travel. I just realized there are bagpipes in the background. This is a pretty good song. Anyways. Megara, alternate universe version of Magus. You know, sometimes I wonder how much these guys are saving for interquels and prequels. Because it would have been nice to see what all happened in that year's span of time. Because, you know, the whole War of the Abyss thing, it'd be nice to see how they handle it in the beginning. I mean, I'm gonna continue on, and obviously, it's just, what the... Anyways. Megara's found happiness. I'm glad to hear it. Alright, time for me to get married. I really am happy for you, Jelena. Let's do this. I still don't have any idea how Jelena fits into all of this. By the love of the fallen goddess Shidai and the strength of the dark god Hazizus, I do now begin the most cherished of ceremonies. Do you, Jelena Darien Gray, take Major Strachan Lee to be your husband, through war and strife in peace and tranquility for as long as you both shall live? Yes, I do. Now do you, Major Strachan Lee, take Jelena Darien Gray to be your wife, through war and strife in peace and tranquility for as long as you both shall live? Indeed I do. Then, as High Empress of the Kazareth Empire, I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride, mages. No! Not now! Cytheria? What's wrong?
Guards! What was that?
The Abyss has launched a strike against Tezzerath! Emperor, our forces are assembling for a counterattack! Magus, you must go and port this strike. I will lead our forces here to defend the Citadel. You heard Megara. Go to Tezzerath, and do what you do best. You don't need to worry about us here, okay?
Very well. I will see you soon, my beloved. My wife. Commander Krista, Commander Desan, you are with me.
I'm ready when you are, Emperor. You can always count on me, Emperor. Damn! They must have broken off from the main contingent to keep us busy here as a diversion.
Let us make quick work of these fools.
Death to the enemies of the Abyss! What? We were practically gods by the end of War of the Abyss. How did we... And we were practically gods by the end of Tides of Fate. How is everybody less powerful now than they were a year ago? I'm just gonna quick check, make sure this is still recording. Yeah, it's still recording. It's not broadcasting very well, but it is still recording. This would have been ramped up fairly heavily. Oh, this is this is a much better system than the one in Tides of Fate was. The, battle theme sounds a whole lot more awesome than the one in Tides of Fate did. Tides of Fate had a pretty cool battle theme.
We have to get to the city. We must drive their filth out of the city.
We will have to search this city to make sure we rout them all.
Then we will hunt them all down and destroy them. That is our mission.
What about the High Empress and the others?
Megara and the others are likely fighting the enemy already. They will be fine. We have our own task to deal with. Engage the enemy!
Let's check out items. Phoenix. That's not a Phoenix down. Oh yeah, it is a Phoenix down. Why is it not called Phoenix Feather anymore? At least it's still using the same thing as before. Oh, and they added an optimize option. Wonderful. Okay. Emperor! The enemy is advanced on the city and is laying siege! We are here to assist you. Stand ready! The city will soon belong to the Abyss. I like the fact that they tell you which enemies have how much health. Although the battles don't seem to be flowing as fast as they do in Tides of Fate. Remain here and stay on your guard. More may come this way. Yes, my lord. Whoa, those fire graphics suck. The door is locked. The door is locked. Blasted. These graphics look sweet. Although everybody seems a little bit too tall. My lord, this way appears to be clear. What the? No! Emperor! Kill them all! The soldier is dead. Acquired a potion and 50 sterin. That's pretty cool right there. Emperor, the enemy is using their damned invisibility to get the jump on us. Come on, you sons of bitches. Stay here. We'll drive the rest of them from the city. Yes, Emperor. Okay, what's the point of that, then? Oh, I'm supposed to go up here. Everybody's fine right now. No, except for Desan. We must drive the enemy from the city. Ah. Stupid joystick. Oh, gods above, where are they all coming from? Pull it together, soldier. This pathetic display of weakness will not be tolerated. Emperor, we cannot hold them back. They're going to slaughter us, or worse. They will make us into one of them. Emperor, please, we have to retreat while we still can. Your spinelessness has earned you your just reward. Damn glad I'm on his good side. That man should have known better. Desan, Kristoff, prepare yourselves. I sense them near. So it appears that we moved up, between games, we've moved up from... That should be the last of them, for now. Emperor, we should head back to the Citadel and check on the others. I agree, though I'm sure they did fine. The High Empress is not exactly a pushover, nor Azeri and Jelena, for that matter. Emperor? Nothing. It is nothing. Come on, let us head back to the Citadel. Wow, Chapter 1. Ugh. So it appears that between games we've moved from... Commander's report. I'm gonna go back through Final Fantasy... about fantasy. 1 week. Yes. That happened. Like the they could be really. Heroes gonna see that's what I'd be. I've no. Full guard this whole way. in this it's very lesson will linger and stain. Huh? Game. One hole. Anyways, I forgot with though. Away. Oh sh! This is good. The hell, guys? Ah, what the hell? Hold on, let me check. Still.